Okay, I'm going to start at the turn again, and I want to tell you, whenever you're making a turn from your foundation chain, you never go into the chain right next, your last one that you just did. You always work into the second. If you're doing single crochet, you go into the second chain. We'll get into double and triple crochets later on. But right now, let's just focus on the single crochet. You start work in the second chain from the hook. Now, there's some people who work in the back. See, I don't know if you can see that there. You can go work in the back. But what I've always done, and what I always saw, and what I've seen, is you just use like the top loop there on your chain stitch and work in there. Now that you're through there, grab the yarn with your hook and pull it through the chain stitch. You now have 2 loops on your hook. Grab the yarn again and pull it through both of them, and you have a single crochet. Ooh. And basically, the movements you saw me do are essentially crocheting, pulling the yarn, that kind of thing. Again, we're going to go into the top loop of your chain stitch, pull the yarn through. You have 2 loops on the hook. Grab the yarn there, pull it through. Now I'm going to be quiet for a minute and just show you. Sometimes you have to do that. I'm not used to crocheting at a table, so I'm having a little awkward time of it myself. And see the tail there curling up right here? Don't despair over that. That happens with just most projects. Here we are at the end. If the tail starts doing this kind of twisty thing, then you have it too tight. But if you can't just do that and it stays there, then you might want to start all over again. I don't know if you can see that. I can pull it straight. Now if it's really tight, you wouldn't be able to. It'd be twisted and turned, and you're not going to be able to do anything with it. You might want to start all over again. Now we are turning, so this is slightly different than whenever we made that first stitch into the foundation chain. Always with the tension. Go ahead and do a chain. You chain 1. That means just pull the yarn through your hook or the loop you had there. So you turn around. We're doing rows. And now you're going to work into a single crochet stitch versus a chain stitch. Looks a little different. It's the same thing, but it looks a little different because, see the top part? You actually have 2 little loops as part of that single crochet top part. And what you're going to do is take your hook and go through underneath, so you have both of them, and pull the yarn through underneath. Now you have 2 loops on your hook. Pull some yarn through, and now you've made a single crochet and a single crochet stitch. Let's do that again. Right? I know, I need some music here, don't I? Just showing you. I promised the basics, and that's what you're getting. Now we're at the last hook. The last stitch. That can look a little different, and just verify that, oh yeah, my hook needs to go there. So just put it under and nothing else. And pull the yarn through, and there you go. And always chain 1 and turn. Now you've learned how to chain. Make your foundation, chain, single crochet, turn, and actually make yourself a little piece of fabric. And you do it all yourself. Next time I do this, we're going to be talking a little bit more about some variations on these, the single crochet, increasing, decreasing. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, and following a pattern. Reading those can be really fun. So I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.